We've already introduced to you the wear protection and repair solutions of WEICON's plastic metals. But what else can it do? Our plastic metal epoxy systems offer an incredible range of possibilities. Have you ever wondered how to repair abutments? Or how to compensate irregularities on expensive damaged machinery? Or how to replace and repair machine foundations when they are worn out and damaged? And all this without entirely dismantling the components. It's best done with our products for casting, pouring of foundation repair, and gap compensation. Our plastic metal products are suitable for bridge repair, filling of voids, repairs in metal fabrications, and even on crane systems. But why do epoxy resin systems work so well in these areas? Because they are either very flowable, offer an extremely high pressure resistance or compressive strength, and are all anti-corrosive. To give you an idea of what this looks like in reality, let's take a look at a few examples. Let's start with casting. Casting basically means filling an empty space or a void with self-leveling materials. This allows you to protect your components from environmental influences and to give them greater mechanical strength, as well as additional vibration and shock resistance. Casting is also a suitable solution wherever electronic parts, for example, need to be protected from external influences. This is often referred to as encapsulating. With the flowable and wear-resistant WEICON WR, an expensive tooling base was renewed by means of casting. First of all, the original coating was removed by means of heating it up over 200 degrees Celsius. It is important to overfill the space slightly. Then you can be sure that enough material has been poured in. After curing, the surface was remachined by milling and cooling channels were inserted. This procedure has many great advantages. The old damaged tool could be restored within 24 hours, and severe costs and delivery times were avoided. Let's move on to the topic of foundation repair. If you want to fill the space between two components, stone or wood chippings are sometimes used, but this procedure is very imprecise. To achieve the best results, you can use our epoxy resin systems. What you can see here in the next example is the foundation or base of a robot in a factory. In order to repair the faulty foundation, a framework was assembled around the base and sealed using our Flex 310M Classic. WEICON CBC was then poured in and filled to reach the desired level. A total of 36 kilos of WEICON CBC was used in this repair job. Thanks to the rebuilding of this foundation, a completely frictional and rigid connection of the base was achieved. The newly filled WEICON material is also extremely impact and vibration resistant, extending the lifetime of the machine and the foundation even longer than its original part. Repairing even larger foundations with WEICON CBC is possible, as can be seen here in this repair on a conveyor system in a copper mine. The loose and damaged foundation parts were first removed. An enclosure was formed around the base. WEICON CBC was then poured in, and after curing, the assembled case was then removed. A total of 1,700 kilograms of WEICON CBC was used in this repair job. This increased the safety of the system and ensured the stability of the machinery. For gap compensation, our plastic metals are injected into the gap using an injection set. The special feature of this process is that it guarantees a 100% frictional connection between the components. Gaps and voids are thus completely sealed. Let me give you an example of gap compensation using our WEICON WR on a crusher at a grinding plant. The inner ring was first treated with WEICON mold release agent to ensure the ease of disassembly afterwards. WEICON WR was then applied using the injection packer set. Our plastic metal is perfect for the precise and stable gap compensation. It ensured that the grinding plant was up and running again smoothly in no time. The service life of this crusher has been extended considerably owing to the fact that WEICON WR is applied at regular intervals. Let me illustrate this for you. The surface wears from 100 millimeters to 20 millimeters within 4 months. So the repair is necessary 3 times per year, and each time using 20 kilograms of WEICON WR. In applications and areas of casting, pouring of foundations, and gap compensation, the main advantages of WEICON's plastic metal epoxy resin systems are, as discussed already, their fast application and the possibility of using them to repair your components. This prevents the timely and cost-intensive process of replacing them. Today I've introduced to you the flowable WEICON plastic metals CBC and WR. WEICON CBC cures within 24 hours and WEICON WR within 16 hours. This has the benefit that you're going to be able to get your systems back up and running within about a day. Imagine having to order new components or completely new machines with delivery times of up to a year and excessive costs. We have even more of these fascinating products with outstanding properties. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and I'll be happy to help. As always, stick at it.